we are having yet another cohort of rehabilitated former Allied Democratic Forces fighters and those who were basically victims of ADF abductions. As you may all be aware, this is the third cohort. In May, on 1st of May 2023, we had the first cohort where rehabilitated ADF captives and fighters were brought here before the media, before Ugandans, and before the world, and the number was 48. Thereafter, in December 2023, 75 of them were also presented, rehabilitated, and reunited with their families. And today we are having a total number of 30 rehabilitated, and thereafter they are going to be reunited with their families with the help of Bridgeway Foundation, which has been helping us to rehabilitate and resettle these young men and women. There are those who qualify for amnesty. That's why we coordinate very closely with the Amnesty Commission to make sure that these people who qualify to get amnesty, and they are given certificates of amnesty.
Support them by, first of all, the young ones going back to school. Those who are adolescents, we take them to vocational schools where they can continue where they've started learning. And we have a number of clients that have gone in to go to become plumbers or carpenters, because they want to have access to those practical skills that they can translate into money. And then the other bit of livelihood has to do with those who are mature, people who are 18 and above and want to begin a business. We have some small support that we work with them when we reunite them back into their communities to support them to begin something that will help them earn. Because as I say again, part of what drives these clients of ours into ADF is lack of opportunities, job opportunities or livelihood opportunities. So even that we do. So holistically, those are the four aspects of the programming. 1, counseling and psychosocial. 2, spiritual counseling and radicalization. 3, we do the skilling, and I've talked about a range of skills that we impart. And then the fourth one, once they are reintegrated back into their community, the livelihood, which means going back to school, going back to vocational school, or starting a small business for themselves.
Since the inception of the Commission in the year 2000, UPDF has done a lot of work for us. For your information, when the Commission was established, there are about 6 areas or people who should be approached when they are faced with problems of rebellion. And one of the actors, one of the implementing partners of the Amnesty Act is the UPDF, for which we are really grateful. And we would also like to extend our gratitude to Bridgeway Foundation for assisting us in, particularly in the resettlement, reintegration of the functions of the Amnesty. These have done a lot of work to us. If somebody who has been in a rebellion and would like to report back, we should approach, first of all, UPDF, because there are people who are nearer to them. If this person fears UPDF, please do come to police. If you think the police is not comfortable enough for you either, you can approach your religious leader. You know Uganda is a very religious country. You can approach your religious leader, either imam or reverend or any of those. And if you are also not comfortable there, you know in Uganda we have the LC system. There are LC executives. Please report to your LC executive. You will be assisted and be brought to us. Behave well when you are in the community. Practice what you have learned. Impart the skills you have learned, not only for your family, but members of the community as well. We have demobilized over 28,000 Ugandans from about 30 rebel groups. Some are few, some are many. I'll give you some for examples. You have learned of a rebel group called LRA, Lord's Resistance Army. Okay, few of them are still out there in rebellion. That information we have got it through various sources. The few are still there in rebellion. Even if it was only one, we would like that one person to come back home.
Up to the years. I'm told you can also buy.
Thank you.